Hey, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Stephen Davidson here in a shave video. And as you can see, I got about 5 days worth of beard growth and it's got to go. In fact, Mom said, "Are you kidding me? You got to shave again?" I said, "Stevie Wonder can say I need to shave, man." But anyway, I digress. So with that being said, let's get started. I've had it soaking for a good 15 minutes now. Gonna go with my Omega 10049 professional Barbus, 26mm knife. Soak the head of it this time to see if we can warm it up some in the same water. And I'm going to go with my Henson AL13 medium or the plus version. Got a fresh perma-sharp blade up in there. And the star of today's party is going to be Palmolive mentholated shave cream. And we're going to finish it off with Club Man Virgin Island Bay Rum. And this past weekend, my church made apple butter from scratch. So while I'm lathering up, I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to drop in some photos and you guys can check this out. So stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. Be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Yogurt anyone? And check out that slick line. Palmolive is one of my favorite creams of all time, both mentholated and non-mentholated. Alright, now for the Henson AL13 medium plus with a fresh perma-sharp up in there. Get started, baby. It's gonna feel good. This is one of my favorite times of the year in terms of arts and crafts and stuff like that. They had here not long ago what was called the Apple Festival. Well, it's not like it used to be. They used to do all kinds of arts and crafts, and you would see that apple butter like you saw being made all the time everywhere. But not too many people do it no more, and it is a lot of work. You gotta stir constantly, and they finally figured out that you had to put the silver spoons in the bottom of it, or metal spoons is what they put in there. And they coated the top, as you saw, with aluminum foil. They started at 5 o'clock. I got there around 7, and I didn't get home till about 3:30, and it was a lot of work. It took a lot longer than anticipated. Than anyone ever anticipated. But yeah, that's the end result. They used Stamen apples, just regular granulated sugar, cinnamon oil, and red food coloring. nice fresh pass. It's on. Very nice. Oh man, this is going to be a good one. The wood they used was hickory. And that's one of the best woods you can use in terms of cooking. Any sweet wood would work too. But to me, hickory added a nice smoky that was to something that was already a little sweet. So that was real nice. Alright. Across the grate. The best apples you can use for making apple butter like that. Stayman's one of them. Another good one is Rome apples. Get those. Honeycrisp, maybe. Honeycrisp you might have to boil longer because they tend to have more water and juice in them than Rome's do. But they also tend to be the sweeter of the two. So you might need less sugar. But yeah, it's like, I want to say 5 gallons of applesauce made from the apples. You can take it to a local cannery or whatever. They'll separate the peelings and crush it up and do whatever you need to do. And like 100 pounds of sugar, something like that. I think they put like, I forget how they done it. Like maybe 3 5-gallon buckets or 4 to 1 small kettle. And about 70, 80 pounds of sugar. Something like that. And then you boil it until all the water's boiled off and it starts to thicken. And when there's no runniness and it stays put and you tilt it on a plate and you see there's no water, it usually means it's done. We're up for the muddy pass. Okay, well, let's get a little bit more water in here. All right, muddy pass. all my doctor's visits went good. So did Mom's. My A1C is now 5.8 instead of 6.5, which is a real good thing. So I'm happy about that. My blood pressure was almost perfect. My oxygen levels were good. Mom doesn't go back until next year, April, for one doctor. And the first doctor she saw was Dr. Renahan, if you will. She doesn't go back to her till October of next year, so that's a good thing. Alright, I'm going to shut her down, get cleaned up. When I come back, we'll recap and finish her off, so stay tuned. Do not go anywhere, folks. Okay, I am back, and let me tell you, that was really nice, smooth, and very satisfying. Alright, let's recap. I went with my Omega 10049 professional board brush, 26mm knot. I went with my Henson AL13 plus or medium, and I had a fresh Perma-Sharp blade up in there. And the star of today's party was good old Palmolive Mentholated Shave Cream. And we're going to finish it off with Club Band's Virgin Island Bay Rum. Been craving the Bay Rum scent, so why not? But yes. Fantastic. Minimal burn because of the alcohol. Other than that, fantastic shave. Double dose it for my buddy Paul, the Shaving Fox. He did a real good video not too long ago with a Black Lens Blackbird. The double-edged version. Thought about getting that razor once, but decided not to. And I'm still debating on whether or not to get a Rockwell 6S. I was told that I would like it a smidge better than I do my 6C. Said it's that good of a razor because of the extra weight. Because it's stainless and machined right here in the United States of America. While the others machined and made over somewhere over in China, I believe. Something like that. I think the blades are made in China, and the 6C and the other finishes is made in Canada, and the 6S, the stainless steel, is made right here in the States. That sounds about right. Something like that. Alright. With that being said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Take care of yourselves and each other, and God bless. Later.